My name's John Graham. I'm the badass granddad you didn't know you had. A while back, I was hitchhiking through the colonial war in Algeria. That's right, hitchhiking. And I had taped an American flag on my chest in the hopes that the rebels wouldn't shoot me as a Frenchman, and they didn't. Anyway, I was in the middle of Algeria, in the late afternoon, and I was walking into this small village with a dusty main street. I thought it was deserted, but there was another guy on the other end of the street. Comes up to me, and he's yelling and weeping and waving a bottle of wine. And he comes up to me, he sees the American flag on my chest, and he gets down on his knees in the dirt and grabs my legs and asks me if I could please stay with him for the night and have dinner with him. Well, I could hear machine guns in the distance, so I figured, hey, why not? So we go to his house, this old French farmhouse, and he goes in and he draws 6 deadbolts across the door, and he heats up some lamb stew that tasted like kerosene, but I was really hungry. And over dinner, he tells me about the stories of what life was like before the war started. His wife would play the guitar out there into the grape arbor, and the legionnaires and his neighbors would sing, and they would dance, and life was really copacetic. And then the war started, and people started dying on both sides. And he began to weep some more and cry. And everybody was gone but him, but he wasn't going to leave because his family had been there for 200 years, and he just wasn't going to leave. He goes over to a cabinet, brings down a bottle of cognac, and he says he's been saving for a special occasion, and we finish it off. I go to bed, he's got one bed, and so I lay down on one edge of it. In the middle of the night, this guy has this terrible nightmare, and he tries waving his huge fist. And so I drop off the bed onto the floor, grab my rucksack, flee out the door, and go 100 yards or so to an orange grove outside of town and have a piece of fruit and reflect on what's been going on. His life was like a Greek tragedy, and I'd been on the stage with him. I didn't feel a damn thing. That was the thing. I didn't feel a damn thing. And that didn't seem right. I mean, I know what the French Foreign Legionnaires would have said, oh, screw him. He should have got out when he could. But I couldn't do that. There was something missing in my life, because at that point in my life, I thought to be a man, I couldn't be compassionate. I couldn't have empathy, because that's what women did. I was so wrong, but it took me a long time to get over that. And that's the lesson, that a successful life demands balance between being tough and being compassionate, balance between being powerful and having empathy. And that balance is absolutely crucial to a successful life. And that's what I found out. And it was true for me, and it will also be true for you. I guarantee it.